Hello, dear Capricorns. Welcome to a channel where every word is filled with care and every forecast comes from a place of sincere support. Before we set off on our detailed celestial journey through July, I invite you to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on new releases and the most important astrological updates. Your support inspires me to create even more valuable, soulful, and uplifting content just for you. Take a moment to find your inner calm. Take a deep breath, let go of your worries, and prepare to receive the universe's most important messages for the month ahead. May this July be a time of mindful choices, confident steps, and long-awaited results for you. The main energy of July: culmination, closure, and new horizons. July 2025 is a powerful month for Capricorns, a period when many things reach their culmination. The full moon in your sign becomes the central astrological event of the month. Processes that have been unfolding for months now come to completion, bringing clarity and illumination. Everything set in motion previously now requires your attention, refinement, or a worthy finish. At times, you might feel as if the world pauses, as if circumstances hold you back from taking the next step. It can feel like life has slowed down and you are in a period of waiting, a pause where all you can do is trust in time and patiently await what comes. Sometimes, the best thing we can do is let life flow at its own pace, knowing even these pauses are leading us to growth. A unique theme of this month is the need to choose and the feeling of inner duality. Your usual determination might sometimes be replaced by uncertainty. One moment you want to finish what you've started, and the next you're tempted to abandon it all for something radically new. Don't rush your decisions. July calls for maturity, self-reflection, and careful consideration. Bright details of the month: awareness, reassessment, and attention to details. Throughout July, you'll begin to notice things that previously escaped your attention. Habits, relationships, and daily actions that seemed routine will suddenly come alive and reveal new facets. You'll spot details that once slipped by, and the people and events in your life will start to play new roles. This is a time not just for external changes, but for deep internal insight. Look at your world with fresh eyes and let yourself be amazed by the familiar. Key astrological events and their influence. Venus in Gemini, July 4th, August 1st. Ease and harmony in the everyday. Starting July 4th, Venus enters Gemini and lights up your 6th house, the sector of daily routines, work, responsibilities, and health. Venus here brings a sense of lightness, making daily burdens feel easier to carry. Annoyances at home or work seem to fade, the atmosphere in your team becomes friendlier, and you may finally find a chance to unwind, go on vacation, or simply feel that routine no longer weighs you down. For many Capricorns, this is a period of self-care, beauty rituals, improving your diet, and seeking harmony in small details. Even if you can't pinpoint why, you'll notice it's easier to breathe and enjoy the little things. Worries melt away, and you find a better balance between home and work. July 7th, a day of harmony, gifts, and surprising twists. On the 7th, Venus forms a harmonious aspect to Pluto, linking your 2nd and 6th houses. This brief but potent transit brings sudden chances that can change everything. You might be lucky with finances, work, health, or important purchases. It's also a day to resolve issues related to study, investing in yourself, or, for some, a woman who offers guidance or support. That very same day, a rare event occurs. Uranus enters Gemini for the first time in decades, moving into your 6th house. This transit signals global shifts. Over the next 7 years, your way of life, work, and daily routines will be transformed. You may break free from monotony, seek new types of employment, or move toward a more flexible, liberated lifestyle. For some, this will mean renovations or radical changes in your living space. July 10th, full moon in Capricorn, closure, recognition, and pride. The full moon in your sign is a showstopper. This is your time of culmination, when your efforts are recognized and your projects come to completion. The first house, the house of self, image, and social role, comes alive. Many Capricorns will find themselves at the center of attention, enjoying recognition or feeling genuine pride in their achievements. You may want to update your style, appearance, or habits, and present yourself in a new way. The full moon brings clarity in relationships. You'll understand what you want from others and what they want from you. It's a time for honest conversations, personal discoveries, and letting go of old stories that no longer serve your growth. July 13th, a bright path and a new direction. The sun aligns with the North Node of Destiny, highlighting new paths and possibilities. Important changes come through other people, perhaps a job offer, fateful encounter, or a significant contract. Don't shy away from new connections. They can open doors to a whole new level of life. July 18th, August 11th, Mercury retrograde, revisiting finances and agreements. During this time, Mercury is retrograde in your 8th house, the realm of shared resources, credit, insurance, and financial obligations. It's a perfect period to revisit old agreements, renegotiate contracts, and sort out your finances. Expect some delays in payments, returns of debts, or the need to refile paperwork. If you're renting out property or dealing with real estate, be prepared for shifting conditions. You might be handling social benefits, recalculating finances, or correcting errors in reports. Don't worry about delays. Everything will stabilize by autumn. July 22nd, 23. Acceleration of change, spiritual growth, and potential conflicts. These days, Mars meets the South Node in your 9th house, the domain of knowledge, horizons, worldview, learning, and travel. This is a time of soul-searching, rethinking your beliefs, and important conversations about education or the future. You may see changes in working with foreign companies, moves, or shifts in relationships with friends and in-laws. For some, it's a break with outdated ideas. For others, a surprising conflict with a mentor or teacher. Bureaucratic hurdles are possible. Be patient and persistent. July 24th, new moon in Leo, a burst of emotion, ambition, and home renewal. The new moon in your 8th house brings a desire for new emotions, fresh experiences, and bold projects. With lucky aspects to Saturn and Neptune, expect positive changes at home, in your family, or with property. Someone may finally resolve a housing issue, buy new furniture, complete renovations, or simply create a more welcoming space. It's also a great time for new financial ventures, investments, or big purchases. Your partner may find a new income stream, and you might have a long-term investment idea. July 25th, facing internal and external limits. The Sun's tense aspect to Pluto affects your income and expenses. Today, avoid impulsive financial decisions, disputes, or taking on others' obligations. Steer clear of conflicts with bosses or business partners, and don't make important decisions under pressure or doubt. July 31st, new decisions, renegotiations, and sudden inspiration. The Sun aligns with retrograde Mercury. You receive important news, reevaluate past agreements, or renegotiate deals. Don't be afraid to take a step back to leap forward. Today is especially likely to bring news about money, contracts, or returns. The slow planets, Saturn and Neptune stationary, fateful moments. This July, both Saturn and Neptune turn retrograde and become stationary. This is a time to pause, reconsider, and revisit old issues. Saturn, July 10-16, slows down in your fourth house, family, roots, home. Any unresolved issues return, perhaps a delayed renovation, paperwork, helping parents, or settling family disputes. Capricorns born in December will feel this especially strongly. Neptune, July 1-12, freezes the home environment, sharpens intuition, and brings dreams about ancestors or odd premonitions and details you'd missed before. If you have leaks, repairs, or minor household troubles, handle them promptly. Personal growth, renewal, self-care, and deep understanding. July calls for self-care. Stick to your routines, get enough sleep, make time for exercise, walks, and quiet meditation. Even small changes in your diet, activity, or daily rhythm will have a big impact. Let yourself relax. Don't chase perfection. You're on the right path. Most importantly, learn to let go of the past and don't cling to what's gone. Everything that leaves, leaves for a reason. Everything that comes brings you closer to new happiness. You'll notice small, rough edges at home, at work, or in relationships. These can be gradually smoothed out, step by step. Both the full moon and new moon in July are moments of inner rebirth. Praise yourself for what you've accomplished, avoid comparisons, and celebrate your own steps forward. Don't be afraid to shine brighter, stand out, talk about yourself, and try something new. Finances, stability, protecting resources, and new ideas. July's financial landscape calls for attention, not panic. This is a time to review your budget, return to previous sources of income, renegotiate terms with partners, and trim unnecessary expenses. Your efforts to bring order will pay off. By month's end, you'll feel more secure and stable. Avoid money disputes and don't lend or borrow unless truly necessary, especially near July 25th. Remember, everything can be discussed, but make decisions calmly and unhurriedly. Relationships, trust, honesty, and a new perspective. Throughout July, your relationships will be tested, especially under the influence of the full and new moons. You might see your partner in a new light or finally resolve an old issue. For some, it's a time of confessions and revelations. For others, a breakup or, conversely, a new closeness. Honesty is key at home. Don't be afraid to talk about your feelings, ask for support, or be open about your needs. Your loved ones are ready to understand and help. Harmony will be restored by month's end. Health, caring for body and soul, prevention, and rest. This month is ideal for self-care, recharging, and preventive health. Pay attention to sleep, nutrition, hydration, skin, and joint health. If you have chronic concerns, address them now. Schedule a checkup or consultation. Your emotional resilience is closely tied to your physical state. Listen to your body. If you need rest, rest. If you crave movement, be active. Pay special attention to your well-being between July 10th and 16th, and during the full moon, don't overdo it. Creativity, inspiration, and future plans. July is a month for new ideas, creative impulses, unexpected meetings, and inspiring projects. Trust your inner guidance. Don't be afraid to pursue your plans, even if they feel bold or unconventional. Inspiration will strike at the most ordinary moments. Capture your thoughts, jot down plans, start new hobbies, and enjoy the results. Monthly recommendations. Don't rush. July is a month for mature decisions, not quick results. Trust the process. If things slow down, it's because you need rest and reflection. Reassess your finances, cut what's unnecessary, but don't panic. Pay attention to home, family, and health. Everything connected to your roots needs care. Allow yourself to shine, refresh your look, welcome new ideas. Don't shy away from honest conversations. Let go of the past and open up to the new. Final blessing. Dear Capricorns, may July 2025 be a month of meaningful conclusions, tranquility, wise growth, genuine self-care, and inner liberation. Let each day be filled with confidence, harmony, and faith in your own strength. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with loved ones. Together, we are stronger. Thank you for your trust and belief. May everything that unfolds bring you benefit and joy. See you soon under the light of kind stars.